Okay, open up Vernier Spectral Analysis, hit absorbance and wavelengths. There's lots of options there. Now it's going to wait a while to calibrate. You're going to want to just let this sit for a little while. It's best to have the instrument warmed up. Then put a cuvette with your blank in it, distilled water probably, in the spectrometer. So don't hit finish calibration until you have a cuvette in there. So here we are. Put a cuvette. Make sure the clear side goes with the arrow. And a lot of cuvettes have a little arrow on them, and you can always put that with the arrow on it. So we'll rinse it out. Fill it up. The light goes through in the bottom third, so make sure it's filled up about 3/4. Make sure there's no bubbles. Wipe it out with the cuvette. Your baseline will be shifted if you have some smudges on it. Put it in, and then hit finish calibration. It'll take a second, but again, let that sit for a little while before you do that. Now we're going to hit collect just to make sure we have a 0 scale with the blank in it. And notice it's just noisy, so the scale's zoomed in way in. So that's just noise. Don't worry about it. Now we're going to pop that out, and all our samples are lined up in a row. So put them in a sequential order. We're doing standard 1 through 3 in this example and an unknown. So you should just have all your samples lined up, ready to go. Also, make sure you don't wiggle the cord on the SpectroVis because we have seen those jiggle loose while you're running them. So now you just stick it in, hit collect, and you'll see it pop up. Notice that little blue line is a little bit below the red blank line. Might have been a little smudge on it, or it could have been not warmed up enough. So just go down the line. We'll fill it up a little bit, rinse it out, and then put it in. So this is just going to repeat itself. You could fast forward at this point because it's pretty obvious what to do. Hit collect, hit stop. So they're going in order. The lowest standard is the lowest peak. And now we sped it up a little bit here. Need to add some music. Hit collect, hit stop, just kind of keep an eye on it. These standards should get bigger as you go, proportionally. Now we'll put our unknown in, and you would just run all your unknowns. Unknown number 1. And this was red. Looks like our camera isn't doing red very well. Okay, hit collect. Now we need to take your data off. So we need to have the absorbance of each of those. So we'll hit stop. In the bottom, and then you just click on the graph somewhere and it'll put a line, and we want to put the line right at the maximum of the peaks, and you'll read those absorbances off. But you can also, in case you get a little confused, you can put a legend on and it'll show you which number is which. So that's the order you ran it. Moved the mouse there a little bit. You can also change the name of each data set. So you know the order you ran them. You should have it listed, make a table where you have standard 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all your standards. So if you click over there and hit rename, you can type in what each one is if that's what you want to do. You should. That'd be a good technique. So we just said unknown 1, then you can go to run number data set 4 and put in high standard, and you can do that for each one of them, and then they'd be labeled by color so you don't get them mixed up. But again, the run they were ordered, they were put in order, so now the purple one is the unknown and the blue one's the high. And so you need to write those numbers down in a table in your book. That's the absorbance, and then save it in case you need to come back and look at it.